Wavy blade.
Okay.
That's a glaive.
The next one is a pronounced fishing hook.
Fishing hook. Alright.
The next one is a wavy blade and a fishing hook. Just like two objects.
Okay. Alright, next.
Looks like the sliver of a moon.
Okay.
The one after the moon is a bird, probably a crow, picking at chainmail.
Okay.
The next one looks like just a cracked egg. The top part of an egg's all smashed. There's yolk coming out.
Okay.
Next one are two guards. The guards look like they're in armor, and they're guarding or flanking a throne. The halves on their weapons are short. If it matters, there's somebody sitting in the throne.
Okay. And the other one is two guards flanking a throne, long half.
Yeah, they have long hafts. There's nobody sitting in the throne, and they're wearing very floofy clothing. And their halves of their weapons are almost ridiculous in size.
All right. So I have this feeling like the cracked egg is the Lucerne hammer.
Okay, at this point in time, you spent some time thinking about it and arranging them. You hear the door opening again.
Over the other side?
Yep. You'll come out and surrender. You're trespassing on Urncaster property. Come out now and you will not be tried for grave robbing. This is your only warning. I'm assuming there's silence at this time.
Yeah. He's going, I'm fucking busy.
Oh, Barnabus. Barnabus is a Mark character. Smart alecky. I labeled this lock the Warrior's Lock, by the way. And Mark's basically looking at this picture, the heads of all different polearms.
Alright.
Are there any other ways you want to puzzle your way through this?
Yeah, well, he's gonna ask for people's opinions. Like, you think I got this right? Oh, shard.
I don't know where you're writing these down.
Oh, I'm right underneath the picture.
Okay.
This is just me doing my silly notes. This is I apologize to the stream. This is watching a guy try to figure stuff out is probably not the most entertaining thing.
It's puzzles, right? I guess I could have done a better job at like illustrating the different polearm heads and that sort of thing, but
No, it's all right. So I haven't. Fuck. The halberd is for crying out loud, Mark. Smart now.
where are you sticking the halberd?
Under axe, I had Bardiche there. Which isn't even in the list, I don't think. Oh no, it's at the bottom there. Bardiche is the silver. Alright, so we got the halberd, the folk shard with the Bardiche.
So these scenes appear to be the clues. You definitely are seeing a progression of war implements over time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it seems to be going generally from simplest to more difficult to craft. You now know why the book had the pages ripped out.
Because it would have
implied some sort of order.
Alright. Do I have farmer with polearm? Lance, I've got long spear, I got lance, halberd.
I do agree that the spear is probably the oldest weapon. I'm not sure about the others. The lance seems like a reasonable guess. Alistair is just giggling. Don't get it wrong.
A halberds look like an axe. Big long axe is basically what it is.
Yes, so is that one. And that one.
Yeah, but
He points at the Bardiche, and then the glaive also kind of is axe-like.
yeah, but here we got a progression. See, we got the wavy blade, the glaive. You got the fishing hook, and the gazarm's got a fishing hook. Then you've got the glaive gazarm, which is a combination of the two. So that's how that goes. Right?
Try it out. Oh, yes, but the halberd's got a little pointy thing on it, and like a thing on the back. Is that more easy or less easy to create? Halberds are also short. They're like for in close, says Los.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think I've seen a halberd once. Did your brothers beat you with one? Oh, probably.
Alright then. If the halberd goes there, what's the axe?
Either that one or that one. Los points at the bardiche or the glaive. Oh, this... What is this one? And he's pointing at the bill, which is also called a bill hook.
I've got no fucking clue.
Well, you've got the polearm in front of you. It is a...
Yeah.
The bill hook... The cutting part is on the concave side.
Oh. That's not how I saw that in my head.
Yep. It's not how I saw it either, but it's like a big metal pan. Yeah, a big metal flat thing.
Alright, yeah, I can see your point there. Bill.
What's the point for?
Catching things. Snagging.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Anything with a point on the back or the front or on the catch, yeah, that would give a good tug. Ooh.
Alright, I'm at a bit of a loss with the farmer because I am not a farmer. I don't like I don't like farmers.
If you get it wrong, you might find out.
Oh, we'll both know because you'll be in the room when I do it.
No, I won't.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine. You'll learn all about it and it's kind of scary.
Chagga puts his tower shield down to block the kid from running away. Last chance! The soldiers outside or guards are yelling at you.
Alright, which ones haven't we used? So...
Well, let's start this. Los takes the spear. Is that the first one?
yeah, go ahead, use the spear.
Okay. Stand back. I
Alright.
got this one. Yeah, we don't need Los's sister for this.
No.
But she might be along for the ride. He sticks the spear in. It seems to catch. He gives it a twist. And you hear like a stone tumbler. And he tries to pull the spear back out, and it's kind of stuck.
Alright, just leave it. Nothing bad happened to you.
Oh, most unfortunate. We have to give these nice weapons up.
We can get new ones made. He holds up the manual.
Right. What goes with the horsies?
Oh, it's the lance. Got
So-
to be.
Okay, he takes this end of a lance and the mist stops pouring out. It looks kind of stupid, like there's this broken lance stuck out of the wall, but
Okay.
it plugged it up nicely, and you hear some tumblers turn and something kind of fall inside the wall, and nothing happens beyond that.
Alright.
Alright, this next one. Chopping wood.
Well, it's either the halberd or the bardiche. I'm thinking the bardiche does look a bit simpler.
Okay, which one are you handing to Los?
Where's my silver moon? Hand him the bardiche.
Right, you sure?
No! Good luck!
Fuck. He pushes it in, it slides all the way in, it kind of clicks, and then he twists it, and you hear some clicking, and then the tumblers fall, and something falls inside the wall, and then the thing is stuck. Good guess. Oh, now it's these weird farmers standing against this horde of riders. The riders are definitely not the guys with the polearms, like they have weapons and shields, like they have like one-handed weapons and shields.
Here's the only thing I can see. Is the this fucking thing, this Ransour, kind of looks like Pitchfork. Best I can come up with.
Alright. You got the first three.
No, fuck.
Los takes the Ransour head, sticks it into the hole. He turns, he grinds, and then there's something that comes out of the wall in a diagonal cut. It strikes at Los as he sets off the trap. Plus 15 on the hit.
15.
Hits AC 18. Let's see. Los with his mage armor running has an AC of 19. Give me a perception check from Los and from Barnabus as he ducked the thing and it went back into the wall, and you can hear some like clicking as the trap is resetting.
21 from Barnabus.
It looked like the bill.
Alright, I think that one's the bill.
And when the clicking is done and when the trap resets, he can pull the thing out.
Okay.
Fucking thing. Yeah,
Alright,
it wasn't the Ransour. and he like goes out of the hallway. He's done. He's done pushing these things in.
I'll do this one, right?
Good luck.
Put the bill in.
Yeah, okay, you stick the bill in, you turn it, you can hear some clicking, a tumbler falls, and then the thing's stuck inside. 4 for 4. Well,
Alright.
4 for 5, I guess.
Yeah. Number 5, he'll do the glaive.
The glaive fits in, it seems to open a lock.
The fishing hook, he'll do the gazarm.
The gazarm head goes into the wall, no trap attacks you. It holds firm.
Wavy blade plus fishing hook. Glaive gazarm.
That is the progression of those polearms, or at least whoever designed the trap believed so. The 7th lock, the 7th tumbler has been unlocked.
Alright, now we're at the Silver Moon. Used it. We've used the bill. The faux shard. Have we used the halberd yet?
The remaining
Nope.
Lucerne Hammer, Halberd, back to Corbin, Fauchard, and Rancer. Because you're handling the weapon, the Fauchard's business end is the convex side.
Okay.
Which means the outside of the moon.
Yeah.
Alright, which one's going in 8?
8 is the Bardiche.
Bardiche is already stuck in the wall at 3.
How the fuck did I miss that? Alright. Yeah, and Halberd for shard. Nope. Alright, it's got to be the Fauchard.
Okay, the Fauchard end goes in. You have unlocked the 8th lock. You've got 9, 10, and 11.
So the next one is the Bec de Corbin.
Yep. This one is more metaphorical. Bec de Corbin also translates as Raven's Beak.
And he attributes that success to his mastery of linguistics. You know, the root words of things sometimes help.
The next one is a Shattered Egg.
That is the Lucerne Hammer.
The Lucerne Hammer clicks in, and it tumbles.
All right.
This is probably also a metaphor of using a hammer to crack open armor.
Yeah.
And now the 2 things in alphabetical order that are left are the Halberd and the Rancer.
And we will put them in alphabetical order.
Okay, the Halberd.
Not for that reason.
The Halberd, being a shorter weapon, goes into the loose slot at 11, and it when you give it a good twist, it locks into place, and you can hear the tumbler fall. Halberds are definitely weapons that guards use, whereas the Rancer, I think, is a really complicated looking thing.
Yeah, it almost looks like a. Yeah, it's weird looking.
When I was doing research for this, they said Rancers became ridiculous ceremonial weapons to the point where they're unwieldy because they were so big and long. It sometimes took 2 or 3 people to bring them into spot where then they were held by ceremonial guards. You stick the ridiculous looking Rancer head into the lock, and a door opens.
Yeah.
There is I think what we're going to call the side quest for Alistair, as he points to a puddle of water down one side of the chamber and says, "We need to hold our breath to swim out."
I think it leads to a cave. And the cave leads outside into the
What
city.
about this door? He's looking over here.
That's where they locked up my things. There's something smart there. There's something in there. I knew you could do it. I knew you could. And I'm very surprised and very happy that the two of you survived.
And he points at Chagga and Lloes.
Oh, yes. I did not want to have my grandfather's spirit reside inside me. Nor whoever Lutrenjik that was.
Yeah, it's one of your
And,
ancestors, sure.
and Lloes kind of goes like this. I think she was called the Handmaiden.
Oh, yes, you'll have to look into our ancestors and as to what this place is.
It's a prison for souls.
Not really what graveyards are for, would you agree?
That's not what this is for. Oh,
Okay, there is a locked door. I think given that it's 3:30 in the morning there, Mark,
no.
you guys have a way out, and you've got a side quest to have an encounter to help Alistair out to get his equipment, which is probably like neat fitting armor for his tiny form and some minor gear. I think we need a name for tonight's game, which was pretty neat. The Crypt
What was
of Initiation.
Yeah, the initiation. Just call it the initiation.
Nice. Game log. Initiation. Barnabus is pretty funny for a know-it-all.
Yeah, I didn't want to play the nerd know-it-all again. This is
Yeah, this was kind of like Barnabas's initiation, as well as the party, as well as
Alistair.
Yeah, there was a lot of new beginnings.
It's an interesting little party, I gotta say.
They had randomly not spent that DM point to have his sister's spirit protect Lloes. The thing might have gone inside of Lloes.
Yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been bad.
Yep. Now that you guys know this exists, I could picture them coming back to poke around a little bit more when they're higher level and like.
Yeah. Just see, well, let's put some the other.
Right.
The other family's got going on here.
Right. Or the 4 other tombs with 4 other souls imprisoned in them. Like, which families do those belong to? I'm glad we kind of like hand wave those as they're just other families
They're
over
just
there.
other families.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of
back with soul gems for them. Here you go. How much can you ransom the souls of the founding members of the syndicate families back to them for?
So does Barnabus have an idea of what this place is?
I think so. Yeah, he. This is a place where the syndicate families, these 6 families, did something wrong, pissed off hell in some way, shape, or form. And so the founders of these families their souls are trapped here, unable to pass on to the afterlife. And it seems like the birthday blessings are their opportunity to get out of the prison if they can inhabit their own blood.
Yeah, the soul prison for bad members of the syndicate families. It's a good guess. So effectively, Lloes's and Chagga's family, if what you're saying is true,
Set them up.
have served them up to become vessels for invading souls.
Yeah, they're tribute.
Yeah, I don't think.
Come on the run with me.
Right, and then the mass lord or whatever the fuck that thing was knows Barnabas's name. I don't think Barnabas should go back to his regular scheduled classes. Yeah, exactly. I think after this,
He will not be teaching.
these assholes are probably going to need to find a good market to sell their goods,
Yeah.
and then a place to hide.
Yes.
Cool. How do you want to handle the next adventure with these yokes?
These guys, as in what to do next?
Yeah.
Well, I think we should. I mean, we're here. We should get the kids' stuff.
Yeah.
We'll get the kids' stuff, and then it's escape. And find a place to hide and set up shop somewhere.
Yeah, but are we passing the DM stick back and forth, basically?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then are you claiming Ghost and Junker?
I
Because Ghost and Junker could easily just go off and do things. Like, we could whittle this party down to 4 very easily.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ghost and Junker, like, as a duo, are fucking awesome. That's just disgusting.
They are.
No, I'll let you have Ghost and Junker, and you can build them the way you want.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with cycling things in and out too. Like, they go off
Yeah.
and do a thing are very easy. You're probably not keeping them under thumb as 2 chaotic neutral
No.
Nizumi.
sure.
They're gonna do what they
I
want.
think it's very much going to be one of those cases. We're happy to have you around if you're around.
Just, why is there so much rat poop everywhere?
Look, we want you in the gang. Just live somewhere else. I don't want to die of the bubonic plague, Junker. Go away.
It feels really weird that in the Titan's Gift campaign there's a plague going on because the module that they're on has a plague going on, and it's really weird. There's also civil unrest, which is like so untimely. But there is a minor thing that happened last game where some of the human folk were blaming the Nizumi for the disease because they were rats.
Okay.
So like, that could be a thing. It could be a...
There's also a type of alchemist. I think it's a racial thing for Nizumi where their mutagen doesn't really give them any abilities, but like they carry plague. So like if they get bitten or I think even attacked, they have to the attacker has to make a save or pick up a filth feeder or something. It's just
Barnabas is pretty funny. What is Barnabas's alignment?
I can't remember if he's neutral or chaotic neutral. Hang on.
So neutral. He's neutral.
Neutral.
Barnabas and the interaction with Alistair is funny. Oh, it's pretty funny. I don't know if you glanced at Alistair's alignment. But...
Oh no, I haven't. Whatever.
I'll take this. I'll take this little asshole under my wing.
Point this little monster in the right direction to set him loose. That is a freaky looking token. Yeah.
I saw the token, and then I'm like, or the image, and I'm like, I need to create this character.
Yeah. I've had a few characters like that where it's like, this needs to be a character.
Yep. Junker almost got built that way too. I'm like, okay, I need a rat buddy for Ghost, and I'm like, what can I do with that? And then I saw Junker. I'm like, this is he's just mean looking. What is that? I'm like, is that a druid? Can we make an urban druid? And then I found swarm druid. I'm like, oh, okay, this has got to be the thing. Chagga's fun. Well, you went on washroom break. He had like a Shakespearean soliloquy moment, and I was just channeling Chagga. He's just like my inner spirit animal, I think. Funny.
Yeah, I like Junker. Just he works really well with the alchemist vivisections, which is just an awesome archetype.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm thinking like he feeds a shield potion to his familiar, and then the familiar turns into a swarm.
Yeah.
He can't do it the other way, but he can definitely do it beforehand.
Yeah. Here's your bark skin, your this, your that.
Yep.
That is the army of evil, unstoppable rats. Your magic fang.
Hey, we did a puzzle tonight. I know we don't normally do puzzles, but I'm like, yeah. There was a warrior, definitely a warrior type theme to some of those crypts, and I called that the warrior's lock. The other way of solving it is you just jam polearms into it and catch a glimpse of the polearm that comes to smack you.
I'm solving this through hit points and perception.
Right. Which is, I think, of how the party would have had to, or they would have had to, by making very difficult disable checks to get through the locks, and then a combination of hit points and AC. Had it been, I don't know how I would have run that encounter solo. I think I would have had to present the
stream try, or?
Yeah, I was going to present the riddle to the stream and then have them make guesses with the consequences falling upon the party. Which was like, oh, I don't know, this is a weird way to experiment. Once I had one player, I'm like, here, you solve it.
So, tonight was fun.
Yeah, it was good. Okay, we've got a name for the game, and we will play sometime soon. I think the next game for Dad, You're Gonna Die is tomorrow for Titan's Gift, and then Saturday for the main Grimston game. And then we'll pick this back up whenever we can.
Yeah. Most of next week. So.
Cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little short game next week. Sure. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do XP wise. Am I going to keep them kind of at the same level as the other party? Like there may be a crossover. Like Chagga may have to. Well, we'll see. Or maybe you hear about these nobles
when you want me to level.
Yeah. Like maybe they hear about these nobles trying to hide out, and Dugan Schmurf decides to exact some rent.
He would do.
And then Dugan Schmurf could be their quest giver.
That's right.
That's pretty funny.
I told you my protection's not free. What's you gonna do for me?
Oh god, there's so much fun that could be had here. Okay, good place to leave it. Good hang out with those that are on the stream. I know it's late. Stay safe. Wash your hands, and hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Peace.
Take care, guys.